I'm so happy. No, whoop. Actually, support. Sub. There's nothing there, it's flat. There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. James Baldwin. I am gay, super gay. I like long, big... I am officially a pretty boy in a dress. Nothing can stop me now. But now I'm gonna get right up in your business. No, whoop. Actually, support. Sub. Give bits. I'm gonna get banned. There's nothing there, it's flat. I'm so happy to finally be Lavender. I've been sitting on this for months because I have to do everything perfectly or I might as well not do it. I can be Angie Dragon. This is when you don't return your library books on time. Blushy Dragon. This isn't a toggle, I can just do this with my model because Mary who rigged it is amazing. I can be I can be sad Lavender. This is Lavender in my lore getting broken up with by my toxic yaoi lord. Sorry, I'm still mesmerized watching myself move. Whee! Sometimes my eyes may be suddenly really surprised. That's not the rig. The rig is amazing. It's me getting used to puppeting. Can you real quick unfollow and refollow me so I can hopefully show everyone my new follow alert? Okay, the whole reason I wanted to be a VTuber, we've accomplished it. We've done it. We can all go home. The lavender noise. I have wanted an alert that is just you stupid twink from It's Always Sunny since for like a year now. I've been waiting to do that. Oh, did it not play? Did the sound not play? Ah, oh, okay, I don't. God damn it, my whole joke. Hang on. Okay. I'm very sorry, my guinea pigs. One more time. Dance for me, my little chat monkeys. I made it do a test like right as Mima's thing came through. You've called me a stupid twink. Thank you so much for all that help, everyone. If I can figure out how to be a streamer. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm a fucking mess. Let's talk about me. And by me, I mean the person wearing lavender as a puppet skin suit. I'm over 18. Most of you already know this because you've seen me first posting. What Lavender meant to say here, but didn't because he was anxious as fuck, is that this means the streams will sometimes be an 18+ environment. I'm gender fluid, and I'm tragically British, but luckily at least partially Welsh, so that's why I constantly sound like I'm spitting everywhere. I have autism, in case you couldn't tell, arthritis, and a bunch of other stuff I won't talk about on stream, but it is there. You accept my Britishness? Thank you so much. Nobody's perfect, not even beautiful pretty boy dragons. I am gay, super gay. I like long, big... Now you may be asking, Lavender, how can you be gender fluid and gay? Well, if you like me, it's gay. And I want this to be a safe space for all of us who are neurodivergent and queer and just trying to chill out on Twitch at the end of another hellish day in this godforsaken world we live in. I can't believe I'm about to say the words I want to make content. I'm going to make some content that reflects neurodivergency and gayness, by which I mean I'm going to play games like Call of Duty and say out-of-pocket things about Braves being bendable. Anyway, once again, what Lavender meant to say here, instead of making a terrible joke, was that I want this to be an open environment where I can be honest about how queer I am and my disabilities. What I'll do! Variety gaming, anything with a story I can dig my teeth into, we'll be playing that. Sometimes I get bitten by the first-person shooter demons, but if it makes you feel better, I will be overthinking about the story and shipping Doomguy with Samuel Hayden the whole time. I'm going to be writing short stories about Lavender and the world he lives in. You will learn more about Lavender and his toxic toxic yaoi and the urban fantasy world that we live in. I say we, like Lavender is venom and possesses me. YouTube essays. The big one I'm working on at the minute is a character analysis of Russell Adler because he took over my brain like a demon. And there'll be lectures, like today, where I'm going to talk about Chernobyl. Things I will yap about. Aventurine. Soap McTavish. My oldest Blorbo, I think, or one of them. This is also a stand-in for me being insane about games where you're not supposed to be insane about the story. Also, Soap Ghost. Read my fics. James Baldwin. I'm very sorry for putting you on the PowerPoint after Soap McTavish, James Baldwin. I don't think you'd like that. This is 1, James Baldwin is my favourite author ever. 2, I'm going to be yapping about books and literature. And Formula 1, especially old Formula 1 or motorsport. I will probably yap about that from time to time. Now we're going to talk about the Venom symbiote possessing me. What am I doing with my mouth? Officially, I'm the head librarian of said library. Do I do any of the work? No. It's an urban fantasy world, so there's it's a modern city, there's cars, but we also have witches. I tried to come up with the most unhinged sentence possible to describe Lavender, and settled on slightly tsundere Megain Twink Dragon, which sounds like I've watched some problematic anime. I want to get to know humans again and leave the grief behind. Hence this little outreach program we're on. So sad that the Lord is dead, I wish I could kick his ass. Thank you. Thank you for taking my side in the divorce. Daniil Dankovsky, capital dandy. Dandy is the word that I would use to describe Lavender. Red is now making unhinged screaming noises in the chat. This is good. This is very, very good. Nouvellette, dragon, pretty boy. Miles Edgeworth, dandy, standoffish and awkward, but very cute and cuddly beneath it. Twilight Sparkle. Twilight has my favourite colour scheme ever. The next two, please for the love of God do not Google these without safe search on. Edmund from New Carney. I'm not saying the full name in case Twitch banhammers me. Again, pretty boy, long hair, tsundere, blushes easily. And then the reason I have this cute skirt, Hayasha from Noctilucent. He gave me the confidence. And then me. Lavender is not so good with people, awkward. Dragons struggle with so-called humanity as much as I do. And also being in this smaller form causes Lavender quite a bit of pain from contorting his body. Thus, Lavender and I are indistinguishable, except I will swear and scream while playing games and Lavender would not. Credits for the art, Ada Mihan for the Live 2D art. She did a wonderful, wonderful job. I got this model made so early because she was going to be not taking commissions for a while because of uni, I think. And I was like, no, I need to have her draw the model because I love how cute and not overwhelming her model is. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, I love her style. So thank you to her for being my dream model drawer. And Mari Tesu for Live 2D rigging did an amazing job. Lavender is so expressive, the eyes are wonderful. She talked to me a lot during the process, was very communicative. It was wonderful. 10 out of 10 would work with these two again. Now, why the hell do I want to become a VTuber? Because I am not a very confident person, and you would think that this would be the last thing that I would want to do. In fact, I've been so nervous about this all day that I thought I was going to vomit multiple times. But that's the whole reason I want to do it. I want to get more confident. I want to prove to myself that I can do these things, be social, be seen by people, and nothing bad will happen. For several years now, I've been pretty isolated in my life. I've had the sort of mental health struggles where talking about it is hard, not because it's upsetting to me, but because even the smallest bit of candid honesty about how hard it's been will feel like trauma dumping because that's how bad it's been. And I've seen a lot of people, with health problems, both mental and physical, who have sort of found a place and a purpose through VTubing. I want to sense that I'm doing something. I want to connect with people. And I've seen a lot of people do that through VTubing, and I'm trying it myself. Second is gender euphoria. I don't know if you can tell from the everything in the news. This isn't a great time to be trans in the UK. And so I thought, instead of risking getting a box of fish and chips thrown in my face, I would experiment with gender on the internet and be a pretty boy who wears a skirt in a place where people won't be able to tell me I'm just a confused little girl. And if they do tell me that, I can ban them. This is my house. Mods, tase that man's balls. So yeah, I want my life back. I want to feel like I'm living, not just surviving. And I think this is a good way to do that. Let's move on to a happier topic. So these are the short-term serious goals. 50 followers here on Twitch, which we are almost half of the way there, very close. Reach Twitch affiliate, hopefully by the end of this year. And I want to be making 2 videos a month. You see, this is why I have to be upfront with you guys about the autism. What those weird noises I'm making are, is my processing in my brain is not happening at the rate you would expect. And thus, I am completely abandoning my speech mid-sentence to try again because I've caught up with what I wanted to say. Now, these are the joke goals. In the best possible world where everything went amazingly and everyone loved me so much they crowned me king of the world forever, what would I be achieving? I want to release a book about Lavender. I want to turn Lavender's story and the story yet to be told about Lavender into a proper book. I want to have a mask model and a femme model. I want to start doing lore commissions, so like open up my services to others to write lore or short stories for their VTubers. Lore is one of the coolest parts of this community, and this is like the ultimate, this is never gonna ever fucking happen, but it would be really funny. I want to like do the race commentary for a motorsport race as Lavender. Okay, now we can get to the real reason I dragged you all here, which is me doing an info dump about the Chernobyl disaster. We're gonna take like a 3-minute break. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. You know her, baby. Everyone knows her, baby. It's Chernobyl's hottest celebrity. Literally. Chair in the reactor. Total mystery. Someone just wanted to sit there and relax. Nothing special. You know what, Badger? Yeah. I'm gonna get irradiated in leisure. A claw mouth. A good place to put a dosimeter. Put dosimeter in claw mouth, and the dosimeter is going, no! No! My wife. The Dugar. I feel when I got the Chernobyl autism instead of the good at math autism, which if I had the good at math autism, I could have gone into work relating to Chernobyl. Reason number 1 I'm doing this PowerPoint today is it's the anniversary. Reason number 2 is May is going to be Stalker Month, and I'm going to play the trilogy for May, basically. I'm not sure if I'll finish it, but I will at least finish the first one. I'll probably finish the second one, and I'm sure we can space the third one out over June if I can't get it done. But I have played Stalker 2 extensively. I didn't play the trilogy because I was really young when it came out. I heard they were making a second one, and I was like, oh, I'll just wait to play that. And then it took like, I don't know, 10 years. You should do the ASMR content. Really nice voice for that. Really? Oh, thank you. I've been feeling awful about my voice this past month or so as I try to set up this audio, so that means a lot. Thank you.